Hello guys, my name is Nikhil Nale and today in this video we will be covering image recognition and classification algorithm based on deep learning architecture. How deep learning architecture resolve this image recognition and classification problem. So in this regard we will be using Python, and in Python we will be using deep learning library which is TensorFlow. So for that, first I will import TensorFlow as TF. So guys, if you are running first time or execute this time first time, you will have to install first TensorFlow. For that, you will write pip install TensorFlow. Okay, and shift and enter to execute the cell. Okay, so guys, I already installed this. Then I will import numpy as np. Okay, so guys, if you want to upload the file, first you will have to click here over here, and here is the upload. You will select any random image and click open. I already upload a image, and here I will store the image in the file name variable. So here for the copy the path of image, you will have to go the image, and here you will copy the image and place it over here. Okay, so guys, what I want to show you, I will show you the 4 method to load an image. Okay, so first method to load an image, what I will do over here, from ipython.display I will import image. Then I create the object for this image and pass the argument file name. Here the same path of the file, and I will choose width and height, that is 2 to 4. Why I will choose 2 to 4? Because most of the deep learning algorithm is trained on the image size of 2 to 4. That's why I am choosing 2 to 4 width and height of the image. Okay, and now you will see the second method to load an image. So here I will choose TensorFlow .keras.application preprocessing and import image, and from image I will call the method load image, and here I will pass the file name and target set, that is 2 to 4 and store in a variable image. So if you want to see the image over here, first you will need to import matplotlib.pyplot as plt for visualizing the image, and here from this library I will call the method amshow and pass the argument img. Okay, and shift and enter to execute this cell, and here you will see our image. And now you will see the third method to load an image. For this I will import cv2. So guys, if you are importing first time, you will need to install first. For installation, you will have to write pip install OpenCV Python, and you will have to press shift and enter to execute. Okay, I already installed this library. Okay, for after that, so you will see, you will import CV2. Then from CV2 library, I will call the method amRint and pass the file name variable and store in a variable called image1. And I will also, for the image show, I will call the method imShow and pass the argument image1, and you will see the image over here. So our image is just, you will see the size of the image over here. The image size about 1000, and here you will see about 700. So first what I will do over here, I will resize this image to 224 and 224. Okay, for this I will call the method resize and pass the argument name of the image and the size of the image. Okay, and then you will see the image over here. You will see the size of the image, that is 224 and 224. Okay, so what I will going to show you guys, you will see our image, original image over here. Just wait. So guys, you are see, this is our original image. Okay, and you will see the image look like this. This image is in BGR format. So what I am going to do over here, this image is in BGR format. I need to convert this image to RGB format. For this I will use method CVT color and pass the image name of the image and here, and from CV2 dot color underscore BGR to RGB. Okay, then you will see the image. Okay, initially we have this image, and this image is in BGR format, and you will see after executing this cell, you will see our image is in RGB format. Okay, then you will see the fourth method to load an image. For this, from pill import image. So again guys, if you are installing first time, execute this first time, you are getting error. For before that you have to install pillow. Okay, then you will use this code. Okay, so from pill I will import image, then I will call the function open and pass the argument name of the file, and again after that I will resize the image into 224 to 224, and you will see the image over here. Okay, so these are the four methods to load an image. After that you will load a deep learning model. Okay, so here I will use MobileNet version 1. Okay, so MobileNet is a deep learning model, is already trained on ImageNet dataset with 100 classes. Okay, for that I will, for load a model, I will use TensorFlow.keras.application, and after that MobileNet, and again I will pass the MobileNet and store in a variable mobile. Okay, this is a pre-trained model, guys. Okay, so MobileNet has three versions: MobileNet version 2 and MobileNet version 3. And in this video we are going to use MobileNet version 1 and MobileNet version 2 to prediction. Okay, for that, first I will import a MobileNet version 1 model and store in it variable mobile, and again I will load MobileNet version 2 model and store in it variable mobile. Okay, so you will see, guys, first I will predict with the MobileNet version 1, and after that I will predict the image with MobileNet version 2 model. Okay, so for sake of understanding, we have four phases in the deep learning. First, we are going to create a model. So when we are creating the model, you will need to train the model. So the model is completely trained. After that, you will need to test the model, how well with the model, and you are give this model some amount of data or some amount of images to prediction. Okay, so you will see the pre-processing of an image. What I will do over here, I will first load the image over here in a variable file, and from tensorflow.scalar.preprocessing I will import the image, and from image I will call the method load underscore image and pass the argument file and target size is equal to 224, and I will show the image over here. Okay, so what I will do over here, I need to resize this image. For that, from image dot I will call the method array to image and pass the argument image. Okay, our deep learning model need a 4 dimension for prediction. For that, I will from NumPy I will call a method expand dimension and pass the argument resize image and axis equal to 0, and I will give this final underscore image to the input of MobileNet model. So here you will see the shape of the final image. You will see 1, 224, 224 and 3, that is a number of channels. So after loading the model, we are going to predict the final image. Okay, for prediction I will call the predict method and pass the argument or parameter final image and store in it variable prediction. So after that I will execute. I want to see the prediction over here. So you will see, guys, these are the numbers. So we don't know what it is because we do not provide them what are the levers. So to check our answer is true or not, for that I will use utilities. So from tensorflow.keras.applications I will import ImageNet utilities, and from ImageNet utilities I will call the method decode prediction and pass the argument prediction and store it in a variable result. After that I want to print the result. Here you will see the result. This is the result of model 1 predict. Okay, So you will see this is our original image, and our model is predict. This is a passenger car with the confidence of 0.33, or this is a trolley bus. This is a trolley bus with a confidence of 0.19. Again, this is a trailer truck with a confidence of 0.17, and two truck with a confidence of 0.04, and street car with a confidence of 0.0001. Okay, then I will use second model, that is MobileNet version 2, and pass the same image, that is final image, and you will see the result. Then I will print the result and you will see result. Our model, MobileNet model version 2 predict passenger car with a confidence of 0.33, trolley bus with a confidence of 0.19, and trailer truck with a confidence of 0.11, and two trucks 0.04, and street car, that is 0.01. Okay, so guys, what I will do over here, I will upload a new image over here. For the upload image, you will have to click over here. You will upload. So this is our image. I am going to upload over here. It will uploading. So now the image is uploading. So after that, I will copy the path of the image. Okay, I will copy the path of the image. Here I will paste the path of the image over here and execute, shift and enter to execute this. Okay, then again I will shift and enter to execute this. You will see the image over here. This is our cock image. Okay, then I will convert this image is in 3 dimension. I need to convert this image into 4 dimension. You will see the dimension of the image over here. Here you will see the image, our image is in 4 dimension. Okay, after that, what I will do, I will execute this cell, that is MobileNet version 1 model. I will load this model. First I will import with the help of this model. Okay, and then you will see the result. Our model predict this is a cock with a confidence of 0.99, and this is a hen with a confidence of 0.00, and European Pali nude with a confidence of 9.5 into 10 raised to power minus 6. Okay, and what I will do after that, I will again load the MobileNet model with version 2 and store init variable mobile, and you will see over here the prediction. And you will see guys over here our MobileNet version 2 model will predict cock with the confidence of 0.98 and hen with a confidence of 0.0023, crane with a confidence of 0.005, and so on guys. So this is a basic image classification. So guys, you can download any image and you can check the different image with a confidence. Okay, thank you guys, keep watching.